Hi everyone, I'm Victoria Louise Payne and I'm a Pink Status presenter for Younique. I absolutely adore being a presenter, but that's not why I'm here to chat to you today. This is my first ever YouTube video, and let's face it, one of the only reasons I've done it is because my kids are obsessed with YouTube. And let's face it, we all want to be the cool mum, right? So that's why I'm here doing this vid. But anyway, so get yourselves comfy, get yourselves cozy, grab yourselves a nice warm drink if you're watching. I've got my water. Today I'm going to show you a nice and easy eyeshadow look with palette 4. So this is Younique's palette 4. The colours are absolutely beautiful, as you can see, and mine is really well used. Right, the colours that we're going to be focusing on today are Tender, Honest, Cheerful and Triumphant. So let's get started. So everyone likes to do their eyeshadow differently. The first product that I actually start with for any pressed shadows is this baby. This is Younique's eye primer. Now this is gonna increase the I can't say that word. It's gonna increase the wear. It's gonna increase the wear of your lashes. Not even your lashes. Can't you tell this is my first ever YouTube video, and it's totally unedited, as you can tell. What it's gonna do is it's gonna totally increase the length and the colour of your shadows. So not only is it the length of wear, it's also the colour pigmentation of your shadows. So these shadows are highly pigmented anyway, but what that eye primer is going to do, it's going to form a really, really nice base on your eyelids. It's going to, you'll be able to see it just here. I'll show you. It's almost like a foundation colour, and that's going to allow your eyelids to also have a really nice, even base to start your shadow. Now, if like me, I used to be scared of eyeshadows before I joined Younique. If you are scared of eyeshadows, do not fear. I have the perfect tip for you, and it includes one of these. So, please take a clean sanitary pad or a panty liner. I know this is weird, but hear me out. And a pair of scissors. Snip said panty liner to form straight lines. You want 2 sections just like this. Do not take the backing off just yet. Okay, when you're ready, peel the backing off and stick to your face. So you want to follow an angle just underneath the corner of your eye up to the tip of your eyebrow, okay? I'm aware that I look silly, yes. But normally nobody sees me doing this, okay? I hope you're all going to be able to take me seriously wearing these. Anyway, back to the eyeshadow. So I'm going to start with Triumphant, which is the darkest colour. Always make sure you tap the excess off of your brush, and always make sure you're using a clean brush. Now I've gone for a smaller brush. This is Younique's crease brush, because this is going to go in the outer corners, just like this, and up into the crease. Now as you can see, that panty liner is a godsend right now. Oh dear. Sorry, just had a little coughing fit right there. Okay, then I'm going to take my blending brush and I'm just going to blend that a little bit, just to allow a nice even coverage of colour. This crease brush allows for much easier placement. So when you're working with darker colours, It is so much easier to use a smaller brush and then blend with one of your bigger brushes. This is the blending brush by Younique. And you can see how it blends out the colours ever so nicely. So it takes away the harshness. So I'm going to now recreate the same on the other side and then I'll be back. Okay. So now that I've recreated Triumphant on both sides, we're now going to move in to the inner half of the eyelid. And for that, we're going to use... Oh no, I've done it wrong. Okay, so I did it wrong. I did my colours wrong, so I've wiped them off. I've done my eye primer, so we're going to start all over again. I'm just going to give my brush a little bit of a clean while we're chatting. And I suppose this is the beauty of video, isn't it? Sometimes we get it right, sometimes we get it wrong. Hey ho, we live and we learn. So let's try again. The reason why I did it wrong is because I used the wrong colour first. So I should have used Cheerful and instead I used Triumphant. Triumphant should have been second. Silly Billy. So I'm just cutting some new bits of my panty liner and then we'll be good to go. And I'm back. So we're going to do exactly the same as we just did, but we're going to do it with Cheerful, which is this gorgeous teal colour here, instead of Triumphant, because that wasn't the right colour. Tap off your excess. So I'm doing exactly the same, and I am using the crease brush. Now, you're probably sitting there thinking, well, there's not a lot of difference in colour. What are you chirping on about, Vicky? This is a gorgeous colour. I'm just using the crease brush to actually place, like I did before. And the fluffy crease brush to blend it. So I'm just using this on the outer corner and probably about 2/3 of my crease. So it's going to create a gorgeous, like, what I would call just a beautiful smoky look. Now the same on the other side. Okay, so that's both sides pretty much done. So the next task, we're going to do honest, okay? Honest. And I like to be honest with you all, which is why I had to be honest and keep that bit in about me getting it wrong and not edit it out. So we're going to go for honest, and this is going to go from the inner corner of the eyelid over to the other side. Just make sure you keep pressing your panty liners down on your face because they like to pop off every now and again. So honest is a lovely sort of silvery grey colour. And I'm just using Younique's fluffy crease brush, believe it or not, just to put a really nice light coverage of grey over that eyelid. Just going to do the same this side. Hope you can see me. Okay, that's that bit done. On to the next one. So this is the third step, and that's Triumphant. So at least we've got it in the right order this time, eh? So we're going to get a little bit on the fluffy crease brush. I do not need a lot of product for this at all. I'm just going to go just below the crease, just to add some definition, and just on that inner corner. So we're taking it about 1/3 of the way across the eyelid, no more. And then what I'm going to do is just use my blending brush just to blend that in really, really nicely. We want the colours to really marry together rather than look separated. And all this is doing, I say all, I mean, It's doing an amazing job. It's adding intense definition to this beautiful smoky eye. Literally. It's gonna be good, girlies. Okay, for the last part of my eyeshadow look, you can take off those panty liners. Don't rip too hard though, eh? And as you can see, we've got some really nice lines going on there, which is fan-dabby-dozy. I'm going to use, I just want like a little brush for this. So I'm going to use, so this is the angled shadow brush, okay? Love this brush, and it's perfect for doing this part of the eyeshadow look. So the last part of the eyeshadow colours that we're going to use, so the fourth and final colour is this colour, and that's Tender. Now, it's a gorgeous shimmery colour, and it's perfect as a highlighter as well. Tap off your excess. Now, with this, I'm going to go underneath the brow line and in the corner of my eye. So I'm just doing like a little backwards and forwards motion underneath the eyebrow, but I'm also trying to blend that in rather than just placing it. Okay, so that's that one. Just using little backwards and forwards motions. So this is in between the eyeshadow and up to the eyebrow. Okay, oh look, can you see that? Can you see that highlight there? Oh yes. And then I'm going to use the same. I'm just taking the end and I'm going to just do some product placement here. See that? See that? Girls, this will massively brighten up the eyes. A little pop in that corner of something that's going to reflect the light is really going to open up your eyes. Look. And now the panty liner's back. It's time for some liquid shadow just to define the eyes. Not liquid shadow, liquid eyeliner. So this is in shade Perfect, so this is the black. I need a little bit of a close-up. I'll come back. So I've done my wings, and last but by no means least, I'm now going to finish off the eyes with a pop of 4D mascara. So, if you haven't heard of 4D mascara yet, let me know. By all means, please drop me a comment in the box below and I'll be happy to explain about the mascara, the eyeliner I've used, also the shades that I've used for my eyeshadow look today. And if you would like to see any more videos from me, please hit the subscribe button and you'll be notified of any future videos from me. So, here is the look for this evening. Gorgeous shadows, beautiful wings, black liner, and lashes to die for. What's not to love? That's it from me on my first ever YouTube video. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to hit like, don't forget to hit subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you all again soon. Bye from me.